Alright, hey everybody, we're gonna go turn the lights on so we can see what the fuck we're doing. And then I'll tell you what we're making. We're gonna go with stuffed peppers. You're gonna need 6 of these fucking peppers. Get the green ones, there we go. They're cheaper than the red ones and the sweetness really doesn't fucking matter, the green actually goes better. About a pound of ground beef. Whole peeled, where the fuck is the camera? Oh, there we go. Whole peeled potatoes. Tomato soup. Condensed. Worcestershire sauce. Onion. And rice. There we go. So, I'll put the fucking link to the recipe in the description. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna brown the shit out of that beef, and before we do that I have to figure out how to set this goddamn camera up because I forgot. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna brown some of this ground beef, but I don't think this is gonna be the pan we're gonna use. Oh shit, it's on fire. Put that in the sink. Yeah! We're gonna use this. There we go. Ground beef in. Done. Alright. So while that's browning, we're going to get the veggies ready. Let's see if this works. Please don't fall into the bowl. Sweet. So we don't actually need a shit ton of onion this time. We only need about 1/3 of a cup. So, gonna do the onion real quick. And I'll get back to you when it's done. Alright, so I'm doing the onion cut like the way I normally do. You go down like this, and then you slice it into tiny little pieces. We only really need 1/4 of an onion right now for this, but I'm just going to do the whole damn thing because I'm already here, so may as well. There we go. Slice, 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 slice. Slice. Fuck you. And throw that in the trash. And bring the trash back around. Right on top of the dog. Also, I now have a dog. He's an asshole. Don't worry about him. So here's about a cup. And that's about halfway, 1/3 of the way up. And it goes. Boom. Done. Now all we do is keep stirring and breaking this shit up. I got 93% ground beef because, you know, I'm living large. And that just basically means that you don't have to drain it as much, but you still got to drain it. You just get more beef at the end. I'll come get you guys when this shit is done. Alright, so while that's doing its thing, we're gonna get the whole peeled tomatoes in juice ready. So we take this fucking thing out. Yeah, goddamn. Start taking out the tomatoes. And just start slicing them up. I usually get diced tomatoes, but I figured there might be something different with the recipe, so I'm gonna dice them up myself. Kind of curious to see how the fuck that'll go, because this looks nasty as shit. Canned tomatoes. There we go. All that shit up, and then we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Just fucking slice the shit out of it. I'm gonna burn the shit out of myself. There we go. Just like that. Ah, like a nice big old bowl of placenta. Alright, that's sliced up. Beef. Looks pretty fucking brown to me. And nope, still some pink. Alright. That shit ready. While that's doing its thing, we're going to go back to the placenta. Just fuck it up. We're going to dump all that shit back in there. And next time I'm just going to buy diced tomatoes because this is the same fucking thing. Which is nice. And my dog is over here. Julio. So, see? There he is. He's an asshole. He's wearing his fucking wife beater today. He wants to do violence against me. Speaking of violence, when we drain the pasta, we need a special pasta draining tool. And by pasta I of course mean ground beef. This is what I use. So a little piece of shit, that's like 99 cents at Walmart. Absolutely fucking worth it, because it just goes on like that. Fuck out of here, dog. Kill you. Kill you in your stupid face. Get my grease thing out of the freezer. And hurt myself. As is tradition. Normally I do this over the sink, but I figured I may as well give you guys a show. And this is totally a waste of that time because I just realized I'm blocking the camera. Alright, there we go. Grease is drained. Fucking things in the sink. This goes back in the freezer. Jar of grease. And to this, what the fuck are we adding? Where the hell is the recipe? Third chopped onions already in there. Salt and pepper to taste. Fuck you. Stir in tomatoes. That was whatever the shit was left in the fucking can. Yeah, all them juices in there. Yeah, you know what Daddy likes. What the fuck else? What the fuck else? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah. Water. Half a cup. And I forgot to measure out the rice. Rice. Half a cup. So it's gonna seem like you don't have enough rice when you do this. Trust me, you do. And whatever you do, if you fuck up the measurements, don't add more rice. If you added too much water, boil it off. If you added too much rice, add more water. And half a cup of rice. There we go. Turn the heat down a bit and stir all this shit together. Alrighty. There we are. Little stuffed pepper action happened. Probably get a lid for this fucking thing so the water doesn't evaporate. There we are. Alright, so peppers, blah blah blah, this, that, and the other thing. Oh, Worcestershire sauce. How much of that fucking thing we need? 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. There we go. Get back to you when this is done. Okay, so while we're doing this thing for about 15 minutes or until the rice gets tender, we're going to be chopping the tops off of the peppers. So, you might be tempted to take the pepper, chop the top off like that. Don't do that. Put it flat on its bottom, and then go like this across so it's flat, so that way when you fill it up the shit doesn't pour everywhere. I already did 2 more. Just go around, nice and easy. Pull this piece of shit out. There we go. Just rip all that, whatever the fuck that is, out. Find a pan with some sides, put it in there, and that way it sits nice and flat, so when you dump all the shit in there it doesn't flow over the side. I gotta do 3 more, so I'll be right back. So, got 6 fucking peppers. Those are 4 of them right now, and I gotta find the goddamn salt. God damn it. Here we go. Once you get them like this, just put some fucking salt in the middle of them. Just like that. Yeah, get all that fucking salt in there. Oh yeah. Here's the other 2 spares. The puppy's down there waiting for me to drop something so he can take his little puppy tax, but he already got a fucking carrot so he doesn't get shit. And there we go. This is getting to be about ready. The rice is getting a little fluffy, but it's real important you let this simmer long enough because crunchy rice in this really ruins the meal. So we're going to let that do its thing. Now one of the things I like to do that's not in the official recipe is I like to take this opportunity, pop open a can of that good old Campbell's, find a fucking spoon. Here we go. Take like a spoonful of this. It's nice and thick. It's almost like Jello. Plop it in there and stir that shit up so that way you get that nice tomato soup flavor in that bitch. There we go. Just like that. And that'll add a little more moisture for that rice to absorb too, in case the water wasn't enough. I like throwing that in there at the end like that. There we go. Now you can tell if the rice is good or not just by stirring it. If it's not good, then all that rice is gonna be just crunchy. Anyway, I'll get back when it's done. Added some more water, because the rice doesn't look like it's fucking cooperating. Because rice doesn't like me, because rice is racist. Alrighty, there we go. Let's see where this goes from here. So let's say hypothetically you were afraid that the rice wasn't going to get cooked and you added way too much fucking water. And now the rice is cooked, but you got way too much fucking water. All you got to do is crank the heat up and just stir the shit out of it while you're doing that. And that should get all the extra water to evaporate. We want this to be kind of dry so we can get ready for the next part. And the next part is the best part, because the next part is when we're going to dump a fuck ton of cheese in there. It's going to make us so happy because it's cheese. Anyway, I'm going to stir this until it's dry enough and then I'll get back to you. Sweet. So, we cranked the heat up real high. Get all that moisture out of there. So it's now just like a paste. That's kind of what we're going for. See how it like sticks together when you go around the edge? It comes off it as a whole. It's going to be like that when you put it inside the peppers. I'm going to take fancy shredded cheese, sharp cheddar. I fucking dump this shit all over the place. Just, fuck you. And, one more. I turned off the heat on the stove, and we're going to stir this until it gets absorbed into the meat. There we go. Yeah. Get that nice orange color all over the place. And yeah, I didn't really measure that because I don't care. And then we got to scoop this into there, and I have no clean fucking utensils. There we go. So now in our cooking show we get to listen to me wash dishes, which is always nice. Because you as an audience are worth it. Alright, so I got a fucking spoon like this. And just... Here's the secret. Put about the equal amounts in each one. Instead of filling them up one at a time. You can just always go a little more. And that way you'll make sure you have enough and they'll all be the same. Fucking get the fuck in there. God damn it. There we go. I got big ass bell peppers too, so I might be able to get away with only using 4 of them. Which means I get to eat 2 peppers raw in front of the dog and tease him with them. Now, don't fill them all the way up to the top. Leave a little space because we're going to be doing some kind of really super cool shit with that. Fuck. Spare thing. Now would be a good time to let you guys know that we should have been preheating the oven this entire time to 350 degrees. Through the magic of cinema, I'm going to pretend like I did that in the first place and turn the camera off for a predetermined period of time until my oven actually cooperates. Or better yet, I can actually discuss the next step in making this. Holy shit, that's about perfect. I got the right size peppers. Fuck yeah. I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, what you gonna do, A-Team? Sue me? Half of you are dead. There we go. That goes in the sink. That also goes in the sink. Now, we're gonna take this little guy, not put it on the hot element that we just did. Alright, that would have been done. We're gonna take our Campbell's tomato soup, condensed. Cute. And there we go. We go plop. Grab the other one. That pitter patter you hear is a dog trying to be a dick, waiting for me to drop shit. That's cool. cool though, because he's about to get a fucking carrot, but he doesn't know it yet. Come on, Rat. There you go. Get the fuck out of here. I also got a carrot, so I'm pretty happy. Alright. Don't put shit on the hot top. So we take the tomato soup, and it's really thick, so we're going to add a little bit of water. Not a lot, just a little. Let's stir the shit out of it. Don't use the actual measurements that are on the can. You only need a tiny little bit to turn it into a gravy. And splash it all over the fucking kitchen. There we go. So, here's a cool trick I like to do. Take that. Take a spoon or something. Well, not this one. Where the fuck? Something. Where the fuck is something? This will work. Bottom end of the spoon. You make a little hole in the middle of each one of these. That'll let the sauce get in there. Let me do all of them real quick. And that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. I already did that one. Get the fuck out of here. We're gonna pour this in there. Whoop. Sorry, I'm blocking the camera. Yeah. Get all that shit in there. And we want it nice and thick like gravy, not like soup. Gonna cover all of them up like this. Don't fill it up to the top though. Leave a little space. Leave like a 1/4 inch space if you can. Here we go. Now comes the best part. After we do that, put a fuck ton of cheese on each one of these. Just a lot. Just a lot of cheese. There we go. Oh yeah, you guys can't even see these. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. There we go. And some more. And some more still. And I'm out of cheese. Nope, still got some. Fuck you, dog, you don't get any. There we go. See how this tastes. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just pretty on point. So we're going to take this, throw it in the oven at 350 degrees. Maybe. Let's see if we can take a nice shot of me burning the shit out of myself again. And we're going to cook the fuck. So I set them up on the top shelf, just like that, so the heat will bounce off the top. And hopefully crisp that cheese up a little faster. Everything else is already cooked, so we're just waiting on the cheese. Should take anywhere between 15 to 25 minutes. Alright, so we had that thing in there for about 15-20 minutes now. Probably more like 25 minutes. Let's see how we're doing. Fuck out of here, though. And still not browned. So we're going to go ahead and crank the fucking heat up as high as it'll go.
I'm back. I'm going to go get some, okay?
Alright, thank you for talking over my video. How the fuck do I change this? There we go. Crank the heat up a bit and burn the shit out of it. Alright, they're not fucking around. We're turning on the broiler. You better fucking cook. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Fire everywhere. I fucked up. I fucked up, guys. I fucked up. Nope, not clean. Not clean. It's not enough. Alright, so let's see if I can get those out before the dog decides to jump into the oven. And then I have to explain to my wife why there's a new hole in the backyard. Here we go. Yeah, they got a little warm. Little warm. So that was like 3 minutes on broil, which leads me to believe I should never broil. Here we go, pot holders. Very important. Yeah, that's not bad. That's savable. Holy tits. Alright. See what we did. Let's see what we did. There we go. Not bad, not bad. That one's a little fucked. But the rest are actually the way they're supposed to be. That's kind of what you're going for. Alright, hugs and kisses. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll show a picture when I'm ready to serve. And also, if you haven't had a chance to, now would be a good time to start making more rice. Sweet. So our peppers are done. I gotta clean some more fucking dishes while the dog is being a little asshole, as is tradition. And I'll show you guys how to serve this shit. Maybe. Or I might just edit this out because it's taking way longer than I thought. Nope. That would require work on my part, and minimum effort is our goal here. There we go. Alright, so these peppers are gonna be a motherfucker to take out. Especially since, oh fuck, how do Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take one of these and one of these. And I don't know if I can actually film this disaster in the making. Yeah, that looks like it'll do. Alright. Operation Let's Not Fuck This Up is a go. I'll do the nice big burn one first. Alright, let's see if I can get this underneath there. Once you get that, there we go. Once you get that underneath there, it's good. You serve it like that. Pepper. Rice. And the way you eat this is you just cut the pepper straight down the middle and you eat the shit out of the middle of it. It's like making love to a chinchilla. Alright, so to eat this thing, you just cut it straight down the middle like that, and then you spoon out all the creamy goodness, and you can have that cheese on top as like a little dessert. It's fucking delicious. Alright, bon appetites.